Hi, and welcome to Libby Presents Ghost News Network. Today is our paranormal news and discussion. We are going to be diving back into the paranormal TV shows. We tend to get a really good response from those types of content, so we just want to talk about the shows and go over, what we think about them and things like that. And today's topic is Expedition Bigfoot. That's a show that's been on for a little while now. I think they have 8 or 10 episodes so far. And what they do is in the title. So, what do we think, Mike?
Yeah, I watched. I haven't seen the whole season yet. I watched quite a few episodes, and I like it. I really like it. I think the way they're doing it is the right way.
Right.
I mean, they're going so out of the box, which I love. And. Let me tell you something. These guys, I give the team credit. They have a lot of fucking balls to go out in the middle of the woods and separate by yourself and investigate looking for an animal. That's what
Essentially, yeah.
That you don't know.
A creature that can tear you in half without a second
no idea what kind of reaction that's going to have.
A bipedal creature. Something that's on 2 legs, can sprint like you can.
I give you so much credit. And I get why they do that. Like, I personally wouldn't do it that way, but I understand why. They have a small team. Mm-hmm. They do that to cover more of the area. They're within range of walkie-talkie and stuff, but even so, that doesn't say much.
Shit goes bad, nobody's getting there on time.
I love the fact that they use, the different types of cameras. They use a lot of trail cams, which is great. They use the drone. They send the drone up.
Yep.
That also has FLIR attached to it, thermal imaging, which is great. I think the one thing that really put me over the edge to really love the show is when they picked up an audio clip. Of what they thought, and you know what? They don't speak in absolutes. That's the thing I like about them. They get evidence and they don't say this is 100% what it is. They don't do that. They always look to try to debunk and figure it out. So they picked up an audio clip, and some of the claims for Bigfoot is that it's on that, what do they call it? Ultrasound, I think it is, or
the hypersonic
sound where. It's like when a lion or a tiger is in your presence. It gives off this sonic sound to cause a fear in the human being.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Supposedly, Bigfoot does the same thing. So they picked up this sound of what they thought was a possible Bigfoot. They bring it to a recording studio. They bring it up on the screen, and literally this guy is whatever program he's using. This software must be tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
He's able to see all the different sound waves, and he circles some things, and he hits play, and it just plays the things that he circled. And he's like, those are crickets. And you hear just the crickets. And then he circles this other thing. He's like, I think that's like a frog or something. And then he circles the sound that you just want to hear what the Bigfoot is. And he plays that, you can hear just that. And it tells you the range, the frequency range in which the sound comes from. And this happened to be in that subsonic range. Yeah. So I love the fact that they take that and they go so. I mean, you can't get any deeper than that. You cannot go any further than what they did. I just think it's great the way they're doing it. And watching that team and how they're doing it, I really think they're gonna. If Bigfoot exists,
they'll find it.
They're gonna find it. Yeah. They're going to find it. Straight up, just their methods are great. I love the show. I love everything they're doing, and they're believers, but they're skeptics too. They don't just jump at every little thing, Yeah. I don't know. I'm a big fan.
They're out in the wilderness. You'd get attacked by anything out there.
Yeah, it's not just Bigfoot. Yeah,
they're up in Washington State, right?
Yeah.
So
it's a lot.
There's a lot of forest up there, a lot of wilderness up there, and but I agree. I love the show.
Great show.
I love the way they approach it. I like the fact that they have a primatologist on there.
Yep.
Somebody whose job is to know what primates do in their habitats, to try and make that link, You know, just trying to make that link. It's really cool. Again, the way they set up their perimeter and they have it all covered.
It's great.
The way they separate is good. I agree with you. Fuck, man, that's scary as shit.
Yeah.
Was it the one guy wanted to climb up to the top of the fucking mountain and go around? I was like, dude, that's balls.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not even just. Even if you don't believe in Bigfoot, it's a fucking mountain lion up there or something.
It's so
something
many,
up
there's
there.
bear up there.
There's bear, there's black bear, there's brown bear. There's so much shit you don't want to run into.
Yeah, I mean.
I think I think honestly, I wish they would do ghost shows with that methodology.
Right.
That's what's
Right.
missing out of
Yes.
the paranormal
Yes.
show.
It's an amazing show. Just so from like an entertainment perspective alone, it was so much fun to watch the chemistry between them.
Right.
Especially between the primatologist and the Bigfoot expert, them playing back and forth, because she is more of a skeptic with a slight hint of believing, and he is a believer with a slight hint of skepticism.
Right.
And watching them like just comment on what they're feeling and everything is just so much fun. The way they even found their spot, 5 decades of claims and all this stuff, to get this 3-week window that they have, it's like that all makes sense.
It's what we do with Mount Misery.
Absolutely.
It's based on
we look at all of our stuff, and we find the patterns and everything, and we go and make sure and check it out.
They didn't just grab a spot in the woods and were like, all right, let's just check this out. There's a reason why they picked that specific spot. You're right.
And then the way they handle their evidence, like from the hairs and everything, they go through and really put this stuff to the test. It's awesome. The only thing I wish they did is I want a 9th episode where they kind of almost a recap, but not really, where they literally, even if they debunked it in previous episodes, I'd like to see them go through each and everything again and say, all right, so this is what we found on day...
Like a reveal.
Like the final analysis.
The final analysis. Like they did a little thing at the... I don't know if you watched...
I haven't seen the last. I'm a couple out.
Okay. There's 8 episodes total. And at the end of the 8th episode, they do kind of like a reveal on the stuff they couldn't debunk there, like the hair analysis and stuff.
Right.
And they actually caught a interesting thing on one of their trail cameras of, it looks like a humanoid walking by one of their trail cameras, like, and the guy, Bryce, was kind of saying this was around the time that our investigators are also over in that area and stuff.
I saw that.
But it was, and I kind of rewound that clip a lot. It looked very interesting.
I think they took that video clip. Did they put it through like video software and like the movement of it and everything? Like they really broke down. Is you talking about that
That's the
one?
thermal imaging one. I think you're talking about. This is the one that it's just a normal trail camera. There's no
Is it
fancy
still image
stuff.
or is it video?
No, it's video. It moves, but no, it's the very last episode. It's like the very last piece of evidence, but it looks very interesting. But that's another thing. The thermal imaging stuff
camera
that they used and
like broke it
down,
everything. Joints
it's just.
It was so, like, they really go in depth with the analysis, and I love it. I really like it a lot.
It's so well done. It really is.
I don't know. I bet you guys didn't think we'd like any of these shows.
I know.
No, this show's they're doing it the right way.
Yes.
You know?
I hope they do a second season, and for us, starting up a cryptozoology department in the group, I mean, that's something where if we were really to start doing something like that and investigating cryptids, it's a different style of investigating paranormal activity, ghosts, and I would honestly make that a required thing to watch. Watch the first season of that show to get a feel for the different style of investigating, what we need to look out for, and how we're supposed to do this, because that's the right way, so... I like the show. I hope they have the second season. I really hope they go back, and I feel like they're definitely onto something. So
yeah, I do too. I hope they do more shit, or I hope they branch out, like Expedition Chupacabra or Expedition. Oh, I'm not kidding. Expedition Mothman.
Sure. I mean, why not?
Absolutely.
I definitely think that would be really, really good. I mean, you know, like they're just doing it the right way, and not to take anything away from what's Josh Gates' show?
Expedition Unknown.
Expedition Unknown. You know, he does it, and he's definitely he's a lot more excited.
Right.
But
he's much more of a personality too.
He doesn't. You know, Josh Gates. You know, when his first show came out, I wasn't too fond. You know, but like I get used to him. You know, and I kind of like his shows. The way he goes about it isn't necessarily wrong. You know, he definitely tries to look for the truth, and he doesn't speak in absolutes either.
No.
You know, so
He's just a smartass.
Two different smartass.
Yeah.
But like two different styles. But because he's done Bigfoot stuff before,
Yeah.
and but yeah, I mean, I like the show. I think it's the right way to do it. I really think that if teams are going to start popping up for investigating crypto, I really think that's the way it should be done.
Yeah.
Really, really go that extra mile and do it that way, because I think you can get a lot
if
more.
You're
shit
going to
covered.
capture it, that's how it's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's going to happen in a setting like that. It's not going to just happen. It's not going to. I'm sorry, it's not going to be random. You got to put in the work. Got to put in the work.
And they do.
And anybody that catches anything random, there's always that. There's always that. That ease of disbelief.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to that, and that skepticism. So, but yeah, what do you guys think of Expedition Bigfoot? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you haven't yet, you can like, share, and subscribe to our videos. You can also click the little notification bell to know when all of our content is uploaded to YouTube. So thank you guys again for joining us on this latest edition of Ghost News Network. And until next time, take care, guys.